Good afternoon, traders. Thomas DeLello here. Here we are Friday, July 6th. It's about 11 a.m. Want to lay out a little bit of a scenario here. Wanted to, on Fridays we like to do a market recap video. Wanted to start the video a little bit earlier today because I see a situation developing here that I'd like to catch on video, and then we can elaborate on it a little bit further, a little bit deeper. But I just wanted to get the video going here real quick. What we're looking for here is for further clues and confirmation that the market is bottoming out here. We're looking for a change to come into the underlying structure. And so far this morning it's been all about sellers in control. A lot of supply coming into the market, both from shorts coming into the market and a lot of long liquidation. And it's primarily that long liquidation that's causing this downward pressure on the market. And we're looking for a change in the structure to come in where that long liquidation that's coming in, that supply is going to start to dry up, and we're going to look for a potential bottoming here. And of course we still need some clues to confirm that. Now, one of the main markets for correlation that we're watching here is the euro. The euro is coming into the 123 level, and it's important for the S&Ps that the euro can also find some demand coming here at these levels and find acceptance, which will then fuel an upward move in the euro. If the euro breaks below 123, starts to become accepted and sells out further, it's going to be very hard for the S&Ps to bottom out here. Now, they're trying to bottom out. They're showing some strength in here, really for the first time all morning. We're starting to show some long commitment in here. We're getting into some important inventory levels, coming into the top of a very important demand zone in here, so we have a lot of supporting factors here. And we still need to see confirmation, so we're not predicting, we're not saying this is the bottom, but we're looking for a potential bottom to come into the market here. So we're trying to pick up on clues in the order flow and the supply and demand and the underlying structure of the market that's showing us that change is coming. So we're going to come back to this video and update here shortly. Alright guys, a little bit of an update here. It's about 11:40. We've come down into our next major inventory level, come down into our demand zone here in the 45 area. We've cycled some inventory in here, which I'll show you exactly what we did in just a bit. But what we're looking for here now is for some demand to come into the picture. We've got that supply vacuum. We see that supply kind of dried up. Stops were hit. Supply was coming in from longs liquidating. Those stops were all executed. Supply temporarily dries up, but now, as the supply dries up, the key here, the other piece of the puzzle, is to see demand come in. And that's what we're looking for here. See if we get some demand in here. Euro just poking below that 123 level, but not really finding any momentum to the downside. So same thing over there. Stops are getting hit as they break below the 123s. If supply can dry up and demand start to come in, they get back above the 123s. That's going to put some upward pressure on the S&Ps here as well. Now we got the NQs, Nasdaq's pushing on lows, Dow's pushing on lows, Russell is on lows, trying to bounce a little bit here. We'll come back on in just a bit here and update. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. What we're doing now is taking off some of our inventory. I'm going to show you the actual prices in just a few minutes here. I want to catch this market action, and we'll show you exactly what we did as all our trades are getting marked right on our chart, on the trading execution platform that we're using for this trade. Seeing some demand come in here now. This is what we're looking for. So we're getting a bounce now, getting some inventory taken off, getting a nice cushion in here, and then we're going to hold portions of this trade for deeper targets. So essentially what we've been doing here for the last, I don't know, hour or so is trading around a core position, looking for this bounce, seeing if we can get an extended pop, hitting to some deeper targets. But in the meantime, on a little bit of a bounce here, we're booking some profit and creating a little bit of a cushion, kind of optimizing our entries, if you will. Alright guys, we got a little bit of a bounce here. We've taken off the majority of the position down to just a core piece for deeper targets, but we built a nice cushion in here on this position by kind of cycling some inventory down, waiting for the market to get into an area that we're interested in doing business, waiting for confirmation on the order flow. We got it. We were looking for supply to dry up. We got that confirmation. As you can see, obviously supply dried up. We got the market rallying. We have a couple of order flow clues coming in here. We have a divergence here on buy pressure, sell pressure, which is one of our earlier videos we did, if you want to refer back to that. We're seeing that the sell pressure is diminishing. Market's coming into our zone, coming into an inventory level, which we really haven't talked too much about, but we will going forward at some point. And here's what we did as far as some of these trades that we got executed on here.
5 after the now for you guys. We are 5 after the now. I'm at 580. We are half bid. Guys, that breadth here now was
just to give you an idea of what we did when I talk about cycling and how we get back down to a core position.
Once again, breadth right now has actually gone sideways for the most part with 13.
We started working the long side here about an hour and a half ago at about 10:30. Put on a couple of 48 and a quarter. And we know we're getting in a little bit early, but we want to do some probing, trying to see if we can book a little bit of profit. Got a pop, booked 3 ticks, and kept that core position. Market sells back off and put another one on, so now we're +2. Market ticks up a few ticks. And again, you know, you can't see the orders that we were working here, but we give the market some time. We're picking up on the real-time order flow, what's going on. We make a decision to book profit on that one, so we're back down to just +1. Excuse me, market sells off into our zone that we were talking about, that 45 demand zone with order flow confirmation coming in from the order flow studies that we look at on our dashboard. And we start to execute more inventory in here. We put on another 5 contracts, so now we're +6. Still working around that core position. Market starts to uptick, and we start to take profit little by little. We're not seeing a lot of demand come in. You know, we had proof that supply dried up. We're seeing a little bit of demand come in. We're working orders kind of laddered up here. But as the market is stalling, we see the euro now back below 123. In fact, it's at 122.92. Russell selling back off. NASDAQ selling back off. Not really seeing the buy programs that we want to see come in the cash market. So we start to book profit, and you know, a couple of these wind up scratching out. 45 and a quarter, 45, you see on the uptick 45.50, 45 and a quarter, so maybe we banked a tick there. Now these at 44 3/4, 45 are taking off here, so we're banking 5 ticks here, 6 ticks here, and another 5 ticks here, which all are creating a cushion around our core position now. We're going to continue to hold this position. If the market turns around and makes a low here, a new low, we're going to see what type of supply is coming in, and we'll make a decision whether we're going to get out of that position or we're going to cycle any more inventory in. But scenario going forward here, guys, what we're looking for.
530 trade local here now. 5 halves have traded as well. Once again, 520 but now.
You know, we're still looking for a potential bottom to put in place, and we're going to work a deeper target on that last piece. But we're also going to look for additional clues to come in here. When the market downticks, we're going to try and see if we can pick up on any long commitment. That will induce us to add more inventory in. If the market rallies from here and then downticks into newly formed zone, that's a value transition that we talked about in one of our earlier videos. We'll use that to add more inventory in. But if the market continues to sell off here now, and the euro makes new lows and everything else is just, you know, showing a lot of sell pressure, then we'll get back down to flat and reevaluate and look for a better spot, or perhaps remain flat for the rest of the day. But at least we have a little bit of built-in cushion, built-in profit here, that this is going forward. This is a free trade, no risk on this trade. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. We laid out our scenario. We'll see if we can get any more demand coming in here. We got to see the euro get back above 123. We got to see the NASDAQ be able to stay above this 2600 level, turn back around. If we see that information coming in from the other correlated markets here, then we should start to see a bounce in the S&Ps. The S&Ps are trying to stay long here. They're trying to stay committed here now. They're trying to stage a little bit of a rally here. But what happens in the cash market, what happens in these other markets is going to determine ultimately what the S&Ps do here. So we'll continue to monitor going forward. Everybody have a great weekend. Trade patient, trade well.
5 even out.